But let's shift gears and talk a little bit about Justdial. That stock also has been in focus on the back of numbers as well as the share buyback that is being mulled on this Thursday. The revenue growth was up about 1.2% on a sequential basis at 156 crore rupees, while the profits came in at 47 crores. EBITDA was a bit sluggish for the quarter gone by, so let's connect with the management. We've got with us Ramkumar Krishnamachari, who joins in from Bangalore. Great to have you with us on the show. To start off with, your top line for fiscal 2015 has seen a little bit of a growth this time around to 25 to 30%, but your revenue per campaign on a quarterly basis has dipped, despite a price increase in the third quarter. Why is that?
As far as Q4 is concerned, we had one of the best quarters, I would say, in terms of overall sales and collection. But what happened was that we had in Q3 we had number of holidays which impacted the sales and collection there, which impacted Q4 accrued revenue. This is something which we see year on year. Last year also in Q4, if you see, we grew 27%, and this year we ended up growing 28%. So we believe that this is something that happens seasonally. Q3, Q4, this aberration happens. This sort of phenomena happens, and also you have to note that in Q4 we had less number of days vis-a-vis Q3, and sequentially the growth is muted because of that. So overall we believe that 25 to 30% growth is something which we have conviction on. So we have nothing to worry.
Okay, Ramkumar, let's also talk about the EBITDA, which was impacted by high employee costs as well as ESOPs and one-time gratuity expense. Now, if we adjust that, then the margins are in the normal range of 30 to 31%. What level are you aiming to improve this?
So we are still in an investment stage as far as our company is concerned. We are investing in Search Plus. We always maintain that despite making this investment in Search Plus, we maintain a stable margin. So if you look at like-to-like last year and this year, we had stable margin. And similarly, if you were to look at this year FY'16 as well, we will continue to invest in Search Plus. And if you exclude the one-time spend, we believe we will have stable margin. Once Search Plus scales up, you will see margin accretion happening.
And update us then on the traction in key Search Plus services and monetization roadmap as well for the next few months.
As far as Search Plus is concerned, our immediate objective, it should be commercial launch should be anytime soon in the next few weeks. First objective is consumer engagement, and in parallel make sure that the vendors are able to also fulfill their commitments. We have already put in place the back-end infrastructure for that. Monetization should start in some form this year. I still maintain that meaningful monetization should start from FY'16-17 onwards. So that's the plan. I mean, we have no reason to change in that belief.
Okay, hold on, Ramkumar. Let's quickly take a look at the numbers that we've got for Maruti at this point of time for the month of May and how those sales have really panned out. The total sales for the month of May for Maruti Suzuki have gone up by 13.8%. The number has gone up to 1.14 lakh units is what Maruti has sold in the month of May. The exports have also gone up by good 20% at 12,466. And a smart uptick is what you're seeing on the stock. 1.2% is what Maruti Suzuki is gaining at this point of time. A lot of other auto companies are also going to be reporting their numbers, so it'll be important to watch that. As of now, Maruti Suzuki up in trade by more than 1%. Now, Kumar, sorry for that interruption. Let's now discuss about the one-time 100 crore ad as well as promotion spend that was planned for Search Plus be taken in first and the second quarter. What service offerings are you going to add in the coming months?
We believe that definitely this one-time spend is going to happen. May not. It may start Q1. It may, bulk of it should happen in the next couple of quarters. We are quite flexible. We are going to be extremely, we'll calibrate the spend in a manner that it is most effective. So that's the way we are looking at it.
Okay, and let's just move away from that and talk about Eicher Motors as well, where you do have the total sales numbers for the month of May that has just come out. 35,354 units is what they have put out in the quarter gone by. Just going to wait by for the comparable as well. And, you know, that has come in significantly higher than about 25,010 units that they had put out just a year ago. So it has been fairly encouraging. Even the exports have come in at about 739 units. The stock price isn't seeing much of a reaction, but we just flagged off Maruti's numbers a short while ago, and it was a pretty decent set as the total sales were up about 14%. Remember, you have a lot of the passenger car segment which have registered double-digit growth in the month of May, in the month of April as well, and clearly you have the mini segment for Maruti, which has been doing fairly well. Meantime, right back to the management of Justdial, and your profit growth in the exit quarter was much more than expected. Will it continue to, you know, can we see such traction building up in the coming quarters?
So profit, if you look at it, I mean, if you normalize for the one-time profit grew about 26%, and our belief is that profit, there's as long as you have a good EBITDA growth, there won't be an impact on profit. Profit will follow the EBITDA growth.
Okay, Ramkumar, we leave it at that. Thanks very much for taking us through all those important numbers of your company as well as your business outlook. Thanks for chatting with us. Right now, Justdial is up in trade by 1%, though has come off the day's high. Prakash Gaba as well as Sandeep Wagle join in with their perspective. And Mr. Gaba, would first like to get your thoughts on Justdial. How do you see it on the charts?
Justdial. Well, Justdial, I think I'd recommend this last week or so, looking certainly good to me. Seen a good up move, consolidation, a breakout had come in a couple of days earlier. Today it opened higher and is trading lower, but still looking okay to me. I would say that Justdial, the target was around 1200, that has been achieved, but still looks okay to me. As long as we have a level of around 1115, that holds, I think up move still on.
Okay, Sandeep, would like to come to you on Sun Pharma.